Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday the 14th. And like I've said in the past, Tuesday is a very, very, very good day for a person to focus some of their best work on. So I don't know if you guys listening know who Darren Hardy is. I refer to him on occasion, the author of The Compound Effect. He also has kind of like a trainer or a coach to many CEOs. Person you definitely want to look up and start reading some of the stuff that he puts out there. He has a daily email he puts out every day. I send that out to my team with my comments on what he is stating and how it affects us as a team. But the reason I bring him up, and another story that will actually collaborate with it. Well, he says in studies, business studies, that Tuesday is the best day for a person to do their best work, right? When a person should be focusing more on the things that is their purpose, if you will, their business purpose. And then at another opportunity, I was sitting with it was in Orlando, Florida, at an event where I was sitting next to a Hebrew linguist for the federal government. It's interesting how the conversation led to why Mondays suck. That's why I don't do this video on a Monday. She actually indicated that if you look at Hebrew tradition and go back through, the Torah and actually in Genesis, if you will, and it talks about the creation. God started creation on Sunday. That was day one. And then he blessed the work that was done that day. And then the day that the work that was done on Monday, day two, there was not a blessing on that day. It didn't say it was good. On Sunday, it said it was good. Monday did not say it was good. You get to Tuesday, says it was good twice. So it was the day of double blessings in Hebrew tradition. You move forward through the rest of the creation, and it was stated at the end of that work, it was good just once every other day. But Tuesday is special in their mind, and then proven through Darren Hardy and other business studies. So that's why Tuesday is one of the days that I do this. And this is why, I want to get this out there and start your day off knowing where things are at. Also get your mind in the right place for your Tuesday. Do good, solid work today. Think correctly today. Focus on the things that you need to be doing for the rest of your week. Now, what is happening out there? Well, and as far as the market, we're actually pretty good. We start off being a little bit lower this morning, but it came. It's on an upward direction with the 2.5, which I'm watching a lot of right now. That's going to have a lot of pressure on the 3.5, which is what is dictating the rates for real estate investors. But what's putting pressure on things today is the producer price index, which measures wholesale inflation, right? Which on the production side, where all the things are created. It's increased from 8.6 to 9.6, right? When you're looking at the year over year numbers that we had just gotten surveyed, which is the highest since 1980, which is crazy. 1980s was known for some extreme inflation in the late 70s and the early 80s. Well, now we're at the highest point we've seen since then. So we're not seeing anything that's going to lead us to believe that those costs for those who are doing the producing things for us is going to get any better. So we're a little worried of where things are going to end up as far as the market is concerned. Right now, we're still in a decent spot. And I'll share with you those charts, but it's clear that we're in a downward trend, as you can see here. We're clearly in this downward trend. It's evident that nothing is pushing us above that. Every time we're getting above this trend line, we're coming back down into this trend. I have to keep using the word, right? Well, this is the line that I've been drawing. This is what I've been looking at here and thinking, okay, this might be our strength point. As you can see, we're coming off of that, but we're getting squeezed into it. Depending upon what news comes out, as we're reaching this point here, just a few more trading days down the road, we will see whether or not we're going to break out of this, go sideways, go up, or be forced down into this. If we're forced down into this, we don't know where it's going to take us. We've come above it a couple of times, right? With some news that has shook the markets. But look, you look back, times we've gotten below it before, it's not been favorable. So that is a worry that I have with this particular line. If you see right here, the only times we've gotten above it, we stayed above it for a very little amount, and it's been a long time back. So that was 2013 when this happened. The only thing that got us above this for any length, as I spoke recently, is COVID. So not sure where that's going to take us. Other interesting news, foreclosures, very, very light, right? 1 in every 750 homes that are owned is in foreclosure. So light on the foreclosure side of things. I think it has a lot to do with the equity in people's homes. The price of housing going way up. People are maybe paying their bills, working things out, communicating with their bank. If you find yourself in a situation where things aren't good financially and there's some difficulty, talk to the people that you're dealing with. Get in communication. Don't hide. When you hide, they think the worst, and they're going to go ahead and just take it out on you, force you into the direction you don't want to end up. So always communicate, always discuss things, always know where you're at and where you're heading and who you have on your team. If you need anything from us, please reach out to us. Go to the website, aaron.chapman.com. You can go down, leave us a message. It should come straight to my email. We've had problems recently where it didn't. Also, scroll down, look at the donations. If you feel inclined, participate with us. $50 for every transaction we do is going to help in some way eradicate human trafficking. Thank you guys, and we'll talk to you. Might not be able to talk on Friday. I'm going to be in Boston. We've got some things going on. Probably not going to be available. Next week might be tough too. So maybe a little while before we talk, but we'll be back on as quick as I can.